Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, just recently, Kim and Kanye's oldest child, their firstborn, by the name of Northwest, announced that she'll be dropping her debut album pretty soon at the age of 10. And this album is going to be known as Elementary School Dropout. Yes, you heard me correctly. People have said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Every child deserves parents, but not every person who wants to be a parent deserves children. I'm a firm believer in some people should not be having kids because they don't have the mental capacity, nor do they want to be able to raise them and take care of them the way that a child should properly be raised and taken care of. Now, this is the thing that bothers me with Kanye West, other than the fact that people have deified this man so much that you can't say anything about the crazy things that he does that should not be given a free pass without people acting like you've cursed out their grandmother or something. But people love to say, oh, Kanye this, oh, Kanye that. But I've been saying from day one, the dude has issues, he's a hypocrite, and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He gets praised for saying things that people have already said or that we really should already know, but most people don't want to grasp and accept. Or he says it only when it's convenient for him. This particular situation is the hypocrite side of him. Y'all remember when he was crying on the internet talking about y'all don't respect the role of a father, which is a blatant lie because I don't know who y'all is. Who is y'all? Not the woman he chose to procreate with, the raggedy woman he chose to procreate with 4 times. That's who he was really talking about. Didn't respect the role of his fatherhood, but he still chose to be with her and have kids with her. He was on the internet crying about, why does Kim Kardashian keep having my daughter on TikTok? I don't want her on TikTok. I told her about this. And everybody agreed with him. Even I said the one thing I agreed with him on was that she did not need to be on social media. Only for him to turn right around after she finally got away from her mother, who apparently she can't stand, allegedly. And when she got with him, for him to allow her to go out and do these songs and post them to social media. Talking about she's making an album that's titled Elementary School Dropout. And the craziest part is people were cheering her on, saying, oh, look at her, she's so cute, she's her father's daughter. And it really baffles me once again how ignorant people can be for their favorite celebrity when these kids are involved. It really baffles me the free passes they will give to these celebrities because of their allegiance to these celebrities. Once again, I still don't understand how anyone doesn't see how hypocritical this all is. Because if it was bad for her to be on TikTok, then it should be bad for her to be in the industry at 10 years old. I just got done talking about this with the Drake Bell situation. And before anybody tries to say, oh, well, she's talented, she has her father to help her, she can rap, all this kind of stuff. Once again, none of that matters because she's a child. She does not need to be involved with any of that stuff. She does not need to be in the industry, point, period, blank. It's really not safe for her. Once again, I don't see any of this as cute. There's too much going on. There's too many predators, once again, on the prowl, especially around Kanye, for her to fall victim to. It's all fun and games and people saying that it's cute until 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, she's talking about how she was taken advantage of and nobody was around to stop it from happening. Once again, for people to be outraged, which I keep saying is always selective with these people, but for people to be outraged whenever she's on TikTok, whenever Kim is making these exceptions, talking about, oh, it's our mother-daughter page, making all kinds of excuses to have a child on a social media platform she does not need to be on, but it's all good, it's all fun and games, and it's okay for him to introduce her to the music industry, where we know people have been screwed over, especially women, especially children. This is what I mean by he's a hypocrite. He's no better than Kim. Once again, after everything he himself has been through, why would he introduce his daughter into that industry? At this point, I don't believe that he really was concerned about Kim Kardashian exploiting their daughter because he may as well be exploiting her himself by allowing her to do this. At this point, I really wouldn't be surprised if the reason why he fought so hard to get those kids back, especially North, from Kim, was because he wanted to be the one to exploit her first. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if it was just a competition between 2 raggedy parents on who can get money from her by using her first. An elementary school dropout, let's just talk about that title first of all. So you want to glorify your child being stupid, not having a higher education? So what happens if she can't rap? What happens if this doesn't work out or some things fall through? She's going to need an education to fall back on. And that's a horrendous message to send to the children who are looking up to her, who are going to be listening to her music. They're going to be using that as an excuse to fail at their education, at their studies. They're going to be using that as an excuse, saying, well, Kanye let North do it, so why can't I drop out of school? Why can't I be a rapper? Why can't I go into the music industry? Well, first of all, you might not actually have that talent. Let's just be honest. And second of all, because your parents don't have Kim and Kanye money. North West can decide to do something crazy like drop out of school and go be a rapper, even though she really shouldn't because her parents are supporting her. Whatever decision she makes, they have the money to put behind it. The average child, that's not about to happen. Their parents don't have that kind of money. Their parents aren't that kind of privileged. She has an edge in the form of parents who are famous and have money that other children do not have. Even with her wanting to do art, because apparently that's something she said she wanted to do, which I would have rather see her go into instead of music. But she even was like, well, hey, I can like rap on the side and, use the money to do artwork or whatever. But again, she still has rich parents who will help her, who will take care of her, who will help her get from point A to point B. Unlike the average child, even with those who do have two parents, they don't have the kind of money that North West parents have. Once again, this is why you should not put these people and their children, for that matter, on a pedestal, because this is the kind of stuff that they do. They market, they normalize, and they popularize crazy stuff, detrimental stuff. This is why I've also said before that Kanye West is full of it. His actions point one way, his words point another one. They've always been like this. People just see what they want to, like I said before. They make exceptions for who they want to when they want to. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this down in the comments below respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all all have a very blessed, beautiful, and safe day.